Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. How many millionaires do you know personally? Personally, yo, what up?
No, personally, I want to say I got maybe I don't want to say a millionaire. I got one wealthy uncle and auntie, but I don't know if they millionaires or not. But other than that, I don't know any. Well, I don't even know my former teammates are millionaires, like some of the NBA players I play with. So I'm not trying to pocket wise them. So I don't know.
It could be because I ain't gonna say his name.
Yeah.
But I was talking to one of my other best friends that you know, who I played on the same team with, not the one in LA, the one in Florida. And he was like, his homeboy just asked him for $25K. And he was like, bro, aren't you got M's? Why are you asking me? And he asked another homeboy for another 20. And he was like, what you be seeing? You driving, I seen bro driving Maybach, Bentley truck. What is you asking for this bread for? Like, what do you got going on that you need to, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, just to, chime in on that, bro. It really be true when they be like, wealth is not Maybachs, it's jewelry. They always say that. They say the ones that got all the flashy stuff are in debt and broke.
I just made it real about that.
And it's true. If you look at certain people that are wealthy, they look lame.
They be chill.
Lame. Faded Glory jeans. New Balance Monarchs, some Nike Monarchs. You don't know what those are.
I don't even know what those are.
Look them up. They're the ultimate dad shoe. They're going to have a button-up shirt with a little ketchup stain, and they drive a Prius or some type of cheap electric car. And they're worth billions.
Dang.
Cause they know, and that's shout out to J. Cole once again.
Shout out
to the Fall Off, bro.
Shout out to J. Cole.
The Fall Off is a great go out album. Shout out to J. Cole.
They say that's not gonna be his last album.
I don't think it is either. He love the game too much.
Yeah.
But if it is, congrats, because I love it. And he talks about once again not being superficial. He said some bar that was super hard. He was just like, bro, Cole, why you be wearing the same clothes when you got all them M's? You be wearing the same shoes, same clothes. He like, bro, you still gonna turn your head and be like, oh my God, that's J. Cole. And he said it in multiple songs.
Ocho said that. Ocho Cinco. When your name becomes bigger than anything that you can buy.
You don't have to do that.
Yep. When your name becomes bigger than anything you can buy.
And that's why I say, watch out what you see on social media, bro, because your brain is just taught to go after the flashy stuff, the dopamine. Oh wow, look at his Bentley, look at his Lambo. Wow, he's on a whole time that don't even mean nothing, bro. And then who even cares?
Yeah.
It's about what you give, bro. Like J. Cole said, it's about the difference you make, bro. Shout out to J. Cole.
Shout out to J. Cole. He definitely been one of our favorites since college for sure.
Since 09, bro.
I was looking up, I was seeing another reel, obviously, because we're always on Instagram. And it was like 10 easiest ways to become a millionaire. That's why I said, content creation was like number 2. It was definitely like number 2. So, even though we said a bunch of stuff be fake, that don't mean you gotta be fake. Because we're not fake. This is about as real as it could possibly be. He just came from the gym, had a game last night. We in here just shooting the podcast. The audio was messed up. It wasn't connected. I don't even know if you're going to hear the first part of it. This is real life. This is real life. But it does have a greater end to it. You can't.
Ladies and gentlemen, I had a talk with Arnold a couple of days ago. And we're not talking about getting physical. No violence. But conflict is good.
Sometimes you got to have some conflict to get some
pep in your step.
Conflict resolution.
Yes, bro.
Conflict
it's
resolution.
Real. And that's what I'm on all year, Arnold. I ain't taking that high. I'm taking a high road on things I need to take a high road on. But if I need you to have some sense of urgency, bro, I'm in your face, bro. And I don't care if it makes you upset or not. We can yell at each other, but I guarantee you, we gonna get what I want accomplished.
Right.
Just like with my teammates. I've had some run-ins with them. They cuss at me, I cuss at them. I tell them what I want, and guess what? We win.
That's a fact.
So
that is a fact.
Conflict is good sometimes, ladies.
Conflict.
Not every time. I know when to pick and choose.
It is okay. You're right. It is. It is neat. But that's what I was saying. Like that movie was. Yes, it had to do with basketball, but that was like a creator's thought. You know what I'm saying? Like we were just chilling like this. We was just chilling in the crib, me, you, and Austin. And I was like, what can I do to get the network popping? And I don't know if you said it or I said it. He's like, you should make a movie. God dang, we should make a movie. We should make a movie, and then we just. I think Austin came up with the name. Somebody came up with the name. I know I didn't come up with the name. Somebody came up with the name, Uno Mas, and it's still in production right now. I hope.
Need that done, man. But you know what's crazy though? As a fan of movies, a lot of these movies take a long time to be made.
I heard that too.
They say James Cameron had Avatar done in 1993.
Dang.
He knew that he had to wait for the technology.
Wow.
And even if you look at when he put out Avatar the first, that was 2009. The second one came out in 2022.
13. Dang.
There's other movies that have done the same thing. Not even like, they be sequels, but they be like.
Not the Fast and Furious, they want like 40 of them.
I stopped at the third.
Oh man, they got too crazy. I see them jumping from buildings to buildings. I thought this was about racing.
That's why I stopped watching it. We turned into heist and yeah, bro. When it stopped being about racing, I stopped watching.
Oh man, it was so fire when it was racing, and then
you know what? I'm gonna go back because I stopped after the second one. When they put Lil Bow Wow in the third one, I was like, hell no, y'all lost me.
No, that was Tokyo Drift.
Exactly. So I'm gonna watch Tokyo Drift.
I watched Tokyo Drift
and see if
that one was still about racing.
Exactly. That's why I'm gonna go back and watch.
That one's still about racing.
That's why I'm gonna go back and watch it. But I don't know. I can guarantee I watch all of it. I don't have no urge to do that.
He's that Lil Bow Wow instantly just like, no.
And no disrespect. I had Lil Bow Wow, you a legend. I had your album.
I think that's what it is. We look at him too much as when we were coming up. Like when we was coming up, Lil Bow Wow as a rapper and an artist was like.
That just shows you that Americans, we do shit in excess like a motherfucker. Go ahead.
I was about to say our entire culture is built on excess. Yes. Every single thing we do is overconsumption. We're the number one consuming country in the world by far. We just don't know how to do. We don't know how to do anything other but waste, overspend, overconsume. That's why we're the number one obese country for like the last 30, 40 years.
I was talking to my teammate and he was like, no, I don't need a ride. I'll just walk. In America, you'll never hear that. In the United States, you will never hear, oh, it's all good. I'm going to just walk. Nobody walks. Whether you in the inner city or in the suburbs or in between. You drive everywhere. And like you say, bro, I see some fat people overseas, but not,
they be moving.
But no, that's what I was about to say. On the way here, I did see an obese person. But that's probably the one obese person I've seen in the last month. When I mean obese, like the stomach hanging over and all that, like you see that, like you said, I think it's 1 in every 2 people now in the United States.
Dang.
Or maybe 1 in every 3 person, and I see it every time I go to the airport. Especially
you could just clip it on so it don't.
In Atlanta, bro.
Yeah, you can clip it right there.
In the South in general.
Oh man, the South because everybody prides themselves on seasoning and cooked food and stuff like that.
Fried pork chops.
Oh my goodness. You still eat pork chops?
Still? I never ate pork chops.
For real?
Yeah, bro, you don't even know your best friend to say it. I don't even love the big deuce. I don't love big deuce. It's all good.
I said you eat some candy.
Yeah, you can.
And juice. I know that.
I cut out juice. But I did, bro.
When last time you drunk juice?
Probably like 2 weeks ago.
Word? Good job, bro. I'm proud of you. Yeah. That's why you out there balling.
It is the reason why. Cut out the alcohol. I wasn't heavy on alcohol, no way.
Yeah, but you never really.
But at the same time, I'm eating sweets today. But you know, I got my little charts. No chips, no sweets. You know, we celebrated a victory yesterday. Shout out to welcome.
Man, I swear, it seems like the basketball just gravitates towards you. Because some of your rebounds, it's like you did absolutely nothing. You just ran it. And I don't know what it is. You know, we're rebounders. You know, I'm a natural rebounder.
You are a motivated rebounder.
Exactly. And it really bothers me, like, ever since the second half of the season started, I haven't been grabbing, like, crazy rebounds, which is really... at one point, I was the second lead, like, in the league in rebounding. And then all of a sudden, I'm getting, like, 3, 4, 2, and I'm like, what? I'm, like you say, I'm a motivated... That's been me since college, high school. I've always just been a rebounder. And so when I don't grab, I don't even remember the last time I had over 10 rebounds in a game. That's just crazy.
I think that's what's been messing with your point totals too. You know, you know, offensive putbacks. Them help out greatly. I don't know what it is. I see you going in there. It's just like, I don't know, man. I don't want to say the pace or the style of play because there is a lot of threes going up and there are a lot of misses and makes. So I've been having the same thing. My numbers are down for rebounds. In Chile, just this season, I was averaging 10. I was like before they started messing with my minutes and throwing me around, I really had 11. I was leading the rebound. I led the league in rebounds the year before. Mm-hmm. And then this year I was doing the same, but then me and my team had a little...
Isn't it crazy?
Not seeing eye to eye, and they messed up my minutes, but...
Like how you go from Chile, where they were literally on the cusp of cutting you. Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe on our YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and wherever you listen to your podcast. I greatly appreciate it.